Hey guys, I'm back. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and a good Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. I don't know. I feel like this time of year, every day is a shopping day, so you can name whichever ones you want, but let's be real. We don't just shop on those 3 days. So anyways, I hope you guys all had an awesome holiday weekend, got to enjoy time with your family and friends and good food and shopping and all those good things. Ours was really nice. It was low key and, but you know, it was a really good weekend. So, first of all, my hair feels longer tonight in this video. I don't know. So I do this thing where I will have like a pixie cut and love it and be like, I am never growing my hair out. This is, you know, so cute and so convenient and all that stuff and easy to deal with. And then I'll decide to grow it out and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm never cut my hair off again. And it's just this cycle that goes around. So now I'm on the cycle of growing it out. But I was just looking at that and I was thinking, man, it really looks like it's getting kind of, you know, like longer. And, especially like if you look back at the first video I did, which wasn't that long ago. So yeah, anyways, all right, that's that. So my video today, first of all, going back to the holiday weekend, thank you all for the sales that I had over the shopping weekend. It was obviously my first, so I really didn't know what to expect. But it was really good, you guys, and I was just packaging candles like crazy all weekend and, you know, shipping out at the post office and doing porch deliveries and getting them ready for pickups and all that. It was great, and I am really appreciative for every single order. It really means a lot. I know that you know, you can buy candles anywhere. So when you choose to buy mine, just know that it really does mean a lot and I'm grateful. So thank you. So today's video is all about size because size matters, right? Well, with candles it does. If you've been on my website, you've read, I've got just like some little bits of information at the bottom, but one of them is the 8 to 10 rule. The 8 to 10 rule says you should have an 8-ounce candle for every 10 feet of space. So in my house, the way it's set up, we've got tall ceilings, but also big rooms. And the rooms are pretty much opened up, you know, so huge entrance from one to the next and all that, and then the tall ceilings. So for me in my house, when I burn candles, I most certainly don't just burn one. To get the scent that I really want to achieve, I'll do two. Now, I don't always do two 8-ounce candles. Sometimes I'll do an 8-ounce candle close to kind of where people are gathering, and then maybe I'll do like a 4-ounce off to the side. Just so that, you know, I have to take into account that the scent is not going to go all the way up and all the way out, all the way around, really no matter how big the candle is. So for our space anyways. So take that into consideration when you are buying candles. You have to think about where you plan to burn them. If you've got smaller rooms, lower ceilings, maybe in your bathroom, things like that, then you will probably be able to get away with, you know, maybe just burning one. Or if you typically just light a candle in an area in which you're going to be. So if you're sitting and reading or watching TV, and you've got your candle close to you, that's fine. It depends on, you know, where you are planning to be, where you're planning to burn the candles, how far you want the scent to go and all that. But, you know, sometimes you can hear people say things like, wow, you know, I've got this candle, but it's just really not that strong. And then you look at it and it's not, you know, it's just a normal size candle, but then you've got this like huge open room. So yeah, you're not going to notice that as much. Another option, and this is something that I like to do sometimes, is, and with this, really, you can just kind of do one per room. I like to do different scents, so you mix and match, because I don't know, like, you know how if you put perfume on in the morning, you smell it and you're like, good, you know, and then a little bit later you just like, it's like you don't smell it at all, and you're just like, I don't even, you know, I don't know, did I have perfume on this morning? And you know, then you can kind of smell it, but you just get nose blind to it. Your senses just, you know, kind of are like, all right, there it is, and now we're done. And the same thing can go with candles. You know, when you light a candle, it smells really good, and you're like, this is awesome. And then a little while later, you don't really smell it as much. And it's not that the candle doesn't smell great, it's that your nose is just used to it, and you just don't notice it anymore. So one way to deal with that is to change up scents in different rooms. So, you know, if you have maple pancakes in your living room, then maybe you do tobacco caramel in your kitchen, or cinnamon and vanilla in your bathroom. Then as you're walking around your house, going from room to room, you know, you go into the next room and then you have the new scent, and it wakens up, you know, your senses. And then you're like, ooh, okay, you know, and then you go back in your other room and you smell your other one. So that's one way to sort of battle that, you know, where you just kind of get nose blind to the same smell all the time. So thinking about, again, where you want to put your candles, what kind of space you're dealing with, how far you want your scent to go, and then also, you know, playing around with mixing and matching scents. I've even done sometimes before where I'll do 2 scents in the same room, you know, and that's kind of nice too, because it just gives you like a good little mix of everything. So so anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. December 10th, not this Saturday, but next, I'm going to be set up at Winter Wonderland at Heritage Hall at the Pickaway County Fairgrounds from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I will have everything set up, and this is going to be my first vendor event, so I'm not really sure why I decided that my first one was going to be such a big one, because there's like over 1,100 people that are, you know, on Facebook that are interested in going, so it could be really big. So I just am praying that it will go good, and I'll know exactly what I'm doing, hopefully, and people will be patient with me. But my daughter Ellie is going to come and spend the day with me, and I'm really excited about that. She's going to help me out. So if you haven't purchased from me, I would love for you to stop by. You'll be able to see the products, smell them. I can answer any questions that you have. If you have bought from me before, especially if we've never met, please come see me. I would love to get to know some of you who have been making, especially, you know, people who are returning customers, been making a lot of purchases and stuff, but I haven't really got to meet you yet. So stop by and see me. I'm going to have a special for that day only, special pricing, and so that'll be announced later. But so Saturday the 10th, if you guys are not busy, it would be super awesome. There's going to be a ton of small businesses there. You can look it up on Facebook. They have the listing of the businesses and like kind of little business highlights and spotlights, lights, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, they're focusing on each business and kind of what they have. And there's some super cool vendors that are going to be there with some really unique products. So it'll be a really good way to get some of those things marked off of your Christmas list. And so yeah, that'd be awesome. So anyways, size matters, you guys. So I really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.